Well, it's January now. We have a game on the first day of January. We've already received a bid for a player. It could be complicated, but we're still in the hunt for the title. And let's be honest, that's the main thing. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So, if I remember right, which, hi, normally I won't, I think we last played the Huddersfield and Bournemouth game, and our form kind of went in it a little bit. We lost 1-2. We lost 2-1 at home, to Preston, although we did get a goal from Patrick Jones. More about him in a minute. We then drew 2-2 with Ipswich away from home. Negru got us our goal and then an own goal from an Ipswich player. We then beat Luton, top of the league, currently Luton, to nil Patrick Jones with a goal in the 14th minute and Edmund Skenderaj on the 81st. We then at home beat Cardiff 5-1 with goals from Juan Hernandez, Connor Christie, Haskell, Nyland and a double from Ryan Andrews. We then beat Preston 2-0 away from home with an own goal from Scott McKenna and then a goal in the 95th minute by Connor Christie. I need to show you him as well. He's developed quite nicely. And then we beat Oxford 4-0 with all 4 goals coming from Patrick Jones. What a performance he has put in for us this season. An XG of 8 but scored 15. 15 goals in 27 games and 8 assists in that time. So what? 23 goal... what do you call it again? What is it called? Goal involvements in 27 games. He has been outstanding for us this season, and going by the scout reports and everything else, he's not even good enough for this level, but he has been on absolute fire this season. But the man I did want to show you was Connor Christie. Connor Christie has developed very nicely indeed. You can see that he's improving in near enough every stat, but mainly for the places he plays in. He does have a £9 million release clause, which I'm not worried about that at the moment. He is a leading championship level player, but honestly, I think we'll sort of keep him in the summer if we even get that far. James Scott and Darren Robinson have been told that they're free to go in the summer. Their contracts are up, but we have not renewed. We triggered a contract extension for Ryan Andrews and Nyland and who was the other one? Oh, someone else signed a new deal that wasn't just Nyland. Skenderaj. Both of them have signed new contracts, which we did speak about in the previous episode. Casper is currently out injured. He should be back soon. Lewis Robinson, is out injured. He should be back soon. Kamara is just back from injury. He's not fit to start. We've accepted a bid for Wayne Payne. We tried to get about $6 million, but we've agreed on a £3.9 million bid, plus 50% of any profit that they sell him on for. So that will be that'll be a struggle for us to replace, I think, but we do have Truffus currently on loan to deal with that. We did say that coming into this window, we try and focus on what we need. We need a second wing back for the right hand side. We only have Andrews, so that is something we're going to have to try and do. Downside for that is I'm well over my wage budget, but $2,000 over my wage budget with the new deals. So that's an issue. If we can get that in, I'm kind of happy with the squad. But I may look to maybe tie up a deal early if possible for a guy we might want to sign in the summer. George Long is going to be retiring, so we will need another goalkeeper come the summer as well. But this is our lineup for today, and this formation has stayed where we are. Long is in goals today with this back three, which have performed really well. You see they've all got a nice little partnership between each other of Negru, Neva and Kitching. Andrews and Payne are our wing backs with Darren Robinson in centre of midfield alongside James, who's just came back from international duty, I think 2 games ago. Jones on the right hand side, Juan Hernandez on the left, and of course Connor Christie up front. Full bench today. We didn't have that in the last game, which I just played before recording this. So yeah, that is what we're going for. League table, I should probably show you that we are 1 point behind Luton right now, which I think is amazing. We've done so well. Considering we were expected to be relegated, we have done so goddamn well this year. It's unbelievable. We are on equal points with Wolves, but as you can see, goal difference massive amount of goal difference in our favour is the reason that keeps us in that promotion place. There's every chance we could get promoted either as win the league as a second choice or through the playoffs. I don't see us falling down to there as things go, but there's still loads of games left. I think we play 46 games in a season, and that's not including if you get the playoffs. Yet 46 games, and then there's the playoffs if you reach that far. Crazy. So we've still got loads of this season to go, but as things currently stand, we ourselves, Luton and Wolves, are the three battling out for promotion or league title, shall we say. Yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say actually on that. But we are taking on our first game today, which is Bristol City, and I think our second game today is a cup game against Gateshead, which, why not? We are the team in black and red. Bristol are the team in red and white. So yeah, this formation, when we changed it like 2 episodes ago, I didn't really expect it to... I hoped it would work, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really expect it to work as well as it has for us. Weirdly, as much as it's kind of took the number 10 out of the way for us, what it has kind of done is make us a little bit better defensively. We still have the games where we're absolutely garbage at the back, but we should do. We're a League One side. We're a League One level side. But this formation, it just seems to be able to just literally drag the best out of every player we've got. Will it eventually stop? Probably. But, we're doing fantastically well. I just seen notice for Cooterin is playing for Bristol. Still can't believe he chose them over us. If you imagine having him the right wing this season, I think that'd have been a phenomenal front line for us this year. So I actually tried to send him as a striker as well. I was kind of he's going to be the Christie role where he'd play right wing or striker depending on game. But that's not worked for us. Andrews as well. We had a chat with Andrews 2 or 3 games ago. Just saying his form hadn't been good enough. He'd been playing really badly. And since then, I think he scored like 3 goals. So that's a bonus. But no, he has been performing well in that right wing back. But we do need somebody else out there. And of course, if we lose Payne, we're going to need another wing back for there as well. But I'm kind of hoping that with the sale of Payne, that might let us fund it. We're currently, in terms of bank balance, about 3.5 million, I think. Between 3 and 4 million. In the red, or the black, whatever one is bad, okay, that's the one we're in. We're negative near enough £4 million as our bank, but we'll make that up with prize winning. I am assuming Championship is quite an expensive league. We've somehow went top of the league. I'm assuming Luton are getting beat or something. So yeah. I was having a kind of think the other day, and it's more what do you want to see after we finish the Journeyman? Like, do you want to see another Football Manager save? Do you want that to just wait till the next game? Like, what would you like to see once we finish the Journeyman, however long that may be? Like, I don't expect it to finish anytime soon, but might get to a point where it will come like a natural end or a good ending point. But then what do we do? Do we play something else until the new FM comes out? Do we just do another FM save? Like, let me know what your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I generally have no idea. Like, I don't know what to do in that regard. But it's not like an issue that's going to come up anytime soon. Don't get me wrong. We're miles away, I think, from the end of this. But what's weird, like the channels that I watch on YouTube that do like the Journeyman or saves like it, like they'll hit like between say 120 and 150 episodes and they're done. I don't think we're that far away from hitting, like, we must be close to 100 episodes already, and I don't think we're anywhere near done, to be fair. But maybe that's just my opinion. I am far from pleased. I don't really know what did that half. I was too busy talking than actually paying attention. Juan Hernandez looks like he's having a bad game, so I guess we'll bring Woodward on soon, if that keeps up. Ignore me with my cup of tea. Something you never see is a manager stand at the side of the pitch having a cup of tea. I don't know why. I should have said Wood. I'm really nervous having long goals. He's just not good enough. He is there for the emergencies, and this is an emergency, but every time I see a shot on goal, it worries me. We're going to take Hernandez off. He is actually playing quite poorly. So Woodward will come on. I think we're going to bring Skenderaj on, but we'll swap Skenderaj and Christie around, because Christie is far better in that role. We're also going to bring on Neone. for James. James isn't really being that effective at the moment. So we'll make these 3 changes, see if we can see if anything really changes in how we're playing. Then maybe give it another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We might look to bring on something like Nyland for maybe Robinson, take away the ball winning midfield aspect, try and get the playmaker in there, just to try and be a bit more creative. Good block by Kitchen. He's still battling through for that guy. Woodward now, can he break? Out to Christie. He does have the pace. Neone. Woodward. This is a good counter-attack. Get it across. Good block by their defender. 6 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. Connor Christie's going to deliver the ball in. Right, Robinson actually does look knackered, so I'm going to make that change for Nyland to come on. He'll be ball deep line playmaker on support. Do we make any other changes? I don't think so. There's no other change to me that's an obvious one to make. Maybe if we get to 8 minutes, I'll put the wing backs on attack if we've still not scored, because I do want us to still be battling it out. And the only way we're realistically going to keep doing that is if we're winning games. I don't really want to fall behind more than we have. We actually, like, between episodes, we'd fallen, I think, about 3 or 4 points behind Luton, but they dropped a couple of points again, so that got us back in it. So I don't really want to be in a position where we're falling away again. Nyland fires it across. Neone! Good save by Cox. Don't get me wrong, the header should have been a hell of a lot better, but it's a good save. Wayne Payne looks like he's starting to have a little bit of a poor game now. Might bring on Truffus. Play him as a complete wing back on attack. Just get a bit more pace down that left hand side. Not a bit more pace, sorry, but maybe more balls in the box. That way you should really have Christie coming in at the back post. So it kind of gives us that attacking option there. Good interception there by Kitching. Kind of cuts out a little bit the danger. Let's bring on Truffus. Put one back, attack. That'll be our last change of the game. Nyland to Christie. Oh, you should have played that to White Andrews. He was in all the space. But he gets it to Woodward in the box. Cut it across Skinderage. And it's only his 5th goal of the season. Considering what it was last year in his goals by this point to now, that is pretty poor. But I'll take it. We just went 1-0 up. And I think that should put us top of the league. If all other results are the same. Yep, continue with the change. I'm still bringing on Jorge or George Truffus. Yep, so we went top on not even goal difference at that point. I think that's alphabetical order. I think we've got the same goal difference as Wolves now. I'll need to check that actually. But Andrews, can we get another? No. Truffus plays a ball, tries to get over the top. Skenderaj is intercepted pretty decent. Yeboah plays the ball over the top of our defence, out wide to Bell. Neone does well to put the player off, but it does fall to one of their players and they're still in the attack. Good clearance by Neva. Offside. One of the other issues we've been having is the players are knackered and we just don't have the ability to properly rotate. So I've had to rest basically the starting 11 between each game so they'll be fit enough to play the next game. We just struggle with the fitness aspect just now. And I'm not really sure what much more I can do other than having a bigger squad, I guess, and a bit more rotation where we can, but I don't feel like the options we have for certain positions allow us to. I mean, for a start, we don't have 3 centre halves that we can throw in, but we do have 2. Yeah, we have 2 we can make changes with. Ferguson and Doy can go in there. No, if we win this 1-0, you know, it's been a decent enough result, but it's been quite a poor performance. It's just been it's not the worst we've kind of played and got the points, but really we've not been that convincing. Fucking hell. 6 minutes added on time. Are you really shitting me? I think I just read that. Good good save by Long. Their goalkeeper's come up for this now. Honestly, I would say they do deserve the draw. I think we've played a hell of a lot better in a lot of the games before this, but it doesn't matter. It's full time. We have took the win. Let's have a little look at the table and see where that leaves us. A team that was expected to finish bottom or second bottom is currently topping the table. Oh, fuck, we're nowhere near on goal difference. And goal difference is the only thing that puts us top. We're now 2 points ahead of Luton, with goal difference separating ourselves and Wolves. Oh, I think this is going to be a really tight... Unless two of the teams start falling away, I think this is going to be such a tight race to the title. But the next game we have is against Gateshead in A Cup. What cup is it? It's the English FA Cup. So join me in just a couple of seconds for yourself as we take on Gateshead in the FA Cup. And we're back. We had a couple of changes for today's game. And first of all, Casper's back on the bench. He's fully fit. We're resting Negri completely because he has shattered. But what we are doing is we're playing long and goals with a back three of Doy, Neva and Kitching. Andrews and Truffus make up our wing backs. In centre mid we have Haskell, Nyland and we have Nione. Out wide we have Skenderaj and Woodward. And up front, the not seen for a while, Humeo. And then our bench is Ferguson, Payne, Kamara, Robinson, James, Hernandez, Jones and Christie. I don't even know what division Gateshead are in. I didn't actually ever check. League 2. So I may have made too many changes because we're not a championship level side really. Although we are topping it. Ignore that. But it's fine. It's actually fine. We are playing really kind of well at the moment. We're the team in red and white. They are the team in blue and burgundy. We'll go for burgundy at the moment. Not really sure how we're going to particularly play, especially the first half. I'm going to try and get some minutes for Lewis Robinson on today at some point, just because he is returning from injury, and I do want him back kind of as soon as possible. He is a big part of our midfield. They're playing a similar formation to us. They're just playing with deeper DMs, and instead of wingers, they're playing with two number 10s. So it's like a narrower, more defensive version of our formation, I suppose. But I don't know what their style of play is. For us, it's more of a control possession thing. For them, who the hell knows? My scouts, probably, but I never checked. I do like the idea of having Nyland in there. He's such a good player for us. I do like him a lot. But also do like having a ball winner in there instead necessarily of that kind of playmaker. All the time. James, talk about playmakers. James's contract is up at the end of the season. Now, we had looked at him earlier in the year, and he had no interest in renewing whatsoever. I don't know if that's still the same. We haven't even attempted to negotiate a new deal or anything at the moment. There was one other player whose contract's up at the end of the season who I had to make a decision on. Can't remember who it is now off the top of my head, but there was one other player who we may look to offer a new deal to, but I don't actually remember who it is now. The two that we have already dealt with Skenderaj and Nyland. We've told James Scott and Darren Robinson we're not renewing, but I can't remember who's the other guy who hadn't made a decision on yet. Doy did really poorly there. Wisdom just backs into him and lets the ball drop so he can take a good touch. Doy has to be a bit stronger in that position. What I do like about where we are and like our little club is like our stadium always looks full. And most of that's all away fans behind the goal, but it always looks full. Like we never really see many empty seats, which I love. Like it seems like everyone here is just behind the team. That is a cynical foul. How is that not a booking? Oh, he did get booked. Thank Christ. In terms of players, we haven't looked for any yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with Wayne Payne before we start making moves. So yeah, that's something. Let's see what we continue to do. Out now to Truffus. Swings it across. Mail doesn't win it. Nyland's there, though. We have a shot. He does, but it goes wide. So we're not playing amazingly, but I wouldn't say we're playing awfully. We have got a dominant amount of possession, which we'd expect from us. 94% pass completion is great. We've had 9 shots, only 3 on target, but we just don't seem to have that kind of bit of quality, so I probably will make a couple of changes at half time, mainly in right wing and up front, which I kind of expected to do it. I wasn't actually going to play Mayo at all, but decided to give him a shot. But, you know, this half hasn't really gave me much to think about in terms of him playing anymore. Excuse me. But now they're breaking. Losing a goal just for half time would be a bit of a pain in the tits. Right, Mayo, what are you going to do? Andrews gets it to Skenderaj. Fires it across. It's a really poor ball, actually. Oh, God, he's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Good save by Long. Words I did not expect to save. I think the guy must have been offside anyway. Yeah, we're definitely making a couple of changes here at half time. Because I am not happy at all. Connor Christie's 1000% coming on. Hernandez and Jones. We're just going to change that front three. Woodward's picked up an injury, which is kind of the main reason for that one. But the other two is just poor performances all round. This front three has been the front three that's basically got us to where we are in the league at the moment, as they have been the main starters for these positions. So hopefully they can provide that bit of quality in the final third for us today. Going to maybe give it to 55, 60 minutes, then we might make a couple of changes again into the midfield. Possibly Kamara and James, not Lewis Robinson. I really wanted to bring him on if we were comfortable, because I kind of expected we'd be a couple of goals up by now and just pretty comfortable in the game. But at the moment, I don't think we need a ball winner. We need more goal scorers and creative. That's Connor Christie. That's in the back of the net. Only his 13th goal of the season. He's not scored as many as you should maybe think. But right there, he has put the goal in the back of the net, the only one we've had so far. Never does well win that header initially. Nyland plays a first time ball to Neone, who plays it Hernandez. First time pass to Christie for the first time shot. And their goalkeeper had no chance, to be fair. It is now Exeter 1, Gateshead 0. Kitching. Truffus. Just running with it now. Swings it across back post. Jones doesn't win it, but it falls to Andrews. Nyland. Out wide to Andrews now. Oh, I thought it was a really poor touch, but he gets it in the box. I thought he was fouled there, no? Gets out to Andrews. Can he fire the ball in this time? To Nyland. Issue we have with this formation is there's literally nobody in this big fucking space. Doy plays it all the way across to Truffus. Neone. Juan Hernandez tackled. I think that's a goal kick now. Yeah, I'm going to make a change. I'm not overtly convinced just now, so I'm going to bring on Kamara at the moment is our only other change. Tested this time with the corner. Who can I find? Nobody. Nyland, Hernandez. Christie now. Nyland. Out to Kitching. Nyland. Kamara over the top to Andrews. Cuts it back to Jones. Squares it for Christie. Comes off the back of the defender. It's another corner. We are piling on the pressure today. Patrick Jones is Simon then swinger. Easily correction there for the goalkeeper. Truffus isn't playing the best game, but I'm kind of a little bit loath to take him off. I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to bring on Wayne Payne as our final change. Just see if that gives us anything a little bit different. We know he can put a good ball in. We've seen him do it for the past 2 years now. Such a poor free kick. Oh, God. Such a poor free kick. Then again, as a cup game, so I guess you don't always get these easy games. Never can he get across? No, he can't, but Long again with the save. The guy might be retiring, but he's retiring in style right now. I just noticed that their player's called Booty. Well, but Jones now breaking. He's not the quickest. That was a poor pass. Why can we not pass today? Nevitt, Kamara. To Payne. I forgot that Payne was our captain. Tries to put the ball over the top to Christie. Doesn't really go anywhere. Hernandez wins the header. But they're just going to eat that up. Kamara. Juan Hernandez. Cuts it across. Nobody's there. Christie with the header. Just over the bar. We're still just peppering the goals. We've had 18 shots. Only 8 on target. Still dominating possession. 92% pass accuracy. Their team looks knackered as well, which you'd think would maybe give us another couple of openings, but we'll need to see. They've now went 4-4-2, which is interesting. And they now have a corner. Kinda, to put the ball in the box. Long catches. It's got to be it, kinda, isn't it? Unless we mess up here, I expect this to be it. Please throw it to somebody. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I understand you might want to play it to the winger, but when the left back's the one that's open, just play it to him. We're winning. We don't need to take as many stupid risks. Oh, what a goal! Lamine Camara with his first appearance since injury, and what a fucking strike! I mean, let's just watch this again in all its glory. Kitchen to Payne. See, he's kind of holding back a little bit. Sees it on a Camara, plays it across. Camara lets it run across him, and he just swerves this in from about, 20 to 25 yards out, and Dennis has no chance. What a goal. What a fucking goal. Now they're breaking. Don't even get it. Okay, 4 minutes added time. As long as we don't lose one here, I'm pretty confident we'll see it out now. Land with interception, gets forward to Christie. What can Christie do? He's breaking. He's got it out wide. Can he find a player? Tries to cut it across the back post. Hernandez. But Dennis managed to come out and collect and stop the danger. Letting them have the balls now, which is fine. They can pass it about a bit. Oh god, Nevitt's missed out on that. But Abraham's shot goes well wide. 2.5 minutes left now. Yeah, that's it all over. We're through the next round of the FA Cup, which will take place whenever it takes place, because I actually have no idea when the next round of that is, because I never looked ahead. But decent enough victory. Camara with arguably contender for goal of the season. One of the better goals we've scored in this whole series, to be fair. Let's have a look, see when the draw is, just so I can see. We win in the third round. When's the fourth round draw taking place? On the 7th. Okay, so see who we've got in the next game on the next episode. Let's see when we're going to come back. Let's have a think about it. We could actually come back. Actually, let's do it. Let's come back for the FA Cup fourth round game, and then we'll play the game against Wolves, which will be quite a good game. So we'll have the cup game and then a top of the table clash, or potential top of the table clash. It's a top 3 at the moment. And then we'll see what business we've done through January. If you've liked the video, please do leave a thumbs up. It helps massively with the channel. If you generally think there's people you know that might like the video, please share the series out. Please share the channel. Let's try and grow this little community and this little channel in whatever state it's in. And please do remember, if you can think of what you want to see after the Journeyman's done, let me know. If you want to see a different game, if you want to see maybe a one club save, or whatever it may be you want to see maybe on Football Manager, just let me know in the comments below. And I will catch you all next time. Bye for now.